Well, I want to welcome you to the Casper Bluff Land and Water Reserve and the newest feature here, the newest addition to our preserve, and that is the Casper Creek Natural Cemetery. My name is Steve Barg. I'm the Executive Director of the Joe Davis Conservation Foundation, and I'm joined here today with Francis Revoir, the President of the Casper Creek Natural Cemetery. Francis served as my boss, our board president of JDCF, from 2014 to 2017. And she was handpicked to be the president of this new board for all the reasons of her great leadership and entrepreneurial experience.
Thanks, Steve. It's great to see all of you JDCF members and new friends. Welcome to Casper Creek Natural Cemetery. Many of you have asked, what is a natural cemetery? Well, a natural cemetery is one in which everything is natural. There are no non-biodegradable products. People who are buried here are buried naturally. No metal, no synthetics, no plastics, no chemicals, no embalming. Here you will see land that looks exactly like Casper Bluff does today. It will be planted with native wildflowers, and no big monuments will be sticking up. So what you see behind me today is what you will see for years to come when you come out to visit us who remain here at Casper Creek. You know, I mentioned that there are no monuments sticking up to interfere with your peaceful view of this land, but there are memorials. For everyone who's buried here, beneath grade, at the foot of the gravesite, there can be, don't have to, but there can be a stone memorial with the appropriate name and dates on it. So it's right at the foot of every gravesite. And if your ashes are scattered here in the woodland, a bronze plaque can be affixed to the memorial wall with the same kind of information on it. So your friends and family can come out and visit you and find you here very easily. A little while ago, I met with about 40 of you members who expressed an interest in Casper Creek. And I kept track of what you said. Do you know about 78% of you last August had already made up your minds that you wanted to end your days right here? That was wonderful. We hadn't really met with you or talked to you about it, but you felt like it was coming home. So we were very excited with that bit of information. At that point, we hired our general manager, Andra Olney Larson, who you'll meet in just a minute. She's a person with whom you'll interface as you make plans for Casper Creek or want to get some more information. So I'll say goodbye to you right now and let you have a chat with Andra.
I'm Andra Olney Larson, the general manager for the Casper Creek Natural Cemetery. I'm excited to be here and honored to be working with Francis and all of you. As the contact for the Casper Creek Natural Cemetery, it will be my privilege to walk this land with you. Meet over a Zoom or a socially distanced cup of coffee. If you have any questions, you can let me know.
Here we are again at the Casper Creek Natural Cemetery in early winter. And as you can see, no matter the season, this place retains its beauty and its peacefulness. And it's really one of the things that's attracted Susan and I to make the decision to call this our final resting place. It's consistent with the values, conservation values and environmental sensitivities that we've had throughout our whole life. It's consistent with the Joe Davis Conservation mission to preserve land for the lasting well-being of people and wildlife. And as a bonus, I suppose, it helps support that mission, not just here at Casper Bluff, but on 2,000 acres that we own and manage and care for every day for you, for our members. So we're here at the Ash Scattering Grove, our memorial area for those of you who want to scatter the cremains of a loved one. And we'll be putting to rest our son's ashes in this later this year. It's a beautiful woodland. It's surrounded by open savanna and prairie. And it's kind of near the top of the property, high up, and you'll see the beautiful views that we have from this spot. So we're days away from opening the Casper Creek Natural Cemetery, and we hope you'll reach out to Andra and start up a conversation with her about whether this is the right fit for you for a final resting place. We've just put a conservation easement on this property, so it will be a natural cemetery in perpetuity. It's a place that I know my family will come back and visit us when Susan and I are resting here, and we hope you'll consider making it the same. It's an unbelievably beautiful location, literally a few hundred yards from the Mississippi River, bluffs overlooking this incredible natural heritage we have in the Driftless.